Once upon a time, there was a stork named Christopher. He was beautifully white with a bright red beak, and he lived on the tall chimney of an old mill by a small sparkling pond. Every spring he would return from faraway Africa, and the people always cheered because he brought with him the joy of spring. Whenever children saw him flying high above the trees, they would shout, "Look, Mr. Stork is flying." One day, when he returned from his travels, Christopher noticed that something was wrong. The mill was empty, the pond overgrown with reeds, and not a single person in sight. The miller and his wife had moved away, and all the children had gone with them. Christopher perched on the chimney thinking, "Perhaps it's time to find a new place, somewhere I can build a nest, somewhere I might find true happiness." And so he set off on a journey. He flew over forests, fields, towns, and mountains. And everywhere he went, he asked softly, "Have you seen happiness anywhere?" The hedgehog said, "Happiness is having a pantry full for winter." The owl said, "Happiness is wisdom and peace of mind." The squirrel squeaked, "Happiness is leaping from branch to branch." Christopher listened carefully, but none of it felt right for him. Then, one day, tired and resting on an old apple tree, he heard children laughing. Under the tree, two children were playing, while their grandmother told them a story about a stork who always brings joy and delight whenever he arrives. When Christopher heard this, he clapped his beak, and the children looked up, their eyes wide with wonder. "Look," they shouted, "a stork! That's a sign it will be a beautiful day." And they waved, laughing, smiling, full of delight. Christopher felt a warmth in his heart, a joy he hadn't felt in a very long time. At last, he knew he was exactly where he belonged. He was delighted, truly delighted, to be the stork that children loved. So he decided to return to the pond. He flew back to the chimney and began clapping his beak, calling softly, gently, until the people came. They cleaned the pond, repaired the mill, and the children ran across the meadows again, laughing, waving, shouting for joy. And Christopher realized at last that happiness is not something to search for. No, happiness is far better when it is shared. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and come back to hear another magical story.